advert talking TV. The new romantic drama everybody is talking about, especially Brenda, is called One Day on Netflix. Have you heard of this? I know, yes, some of you are watching it. It centres around two young people who have a chance meeting and then go on to become friends and then lovers. Oh.
It's one of the great cosmic mysteries. How it is that someone can go from being a total stranger to being the most important person in your life. What do you want to be when you're 40?
Am I allowed to say rich? What about you?
I want to do something that actually makes a difference.
Change the world, you mean?
Maybe just my own tiny corner of it.
So, can't give too much away because this is the thing when you can stream things, everybody's watching it at different times, aren't they? So I've got a friend sent me a message on Sunday going, I'm watching this, I'm like 8 episodes in, you've got to watch it. I haven't started yet. How many episodes in are you?
I'm about 7.
About 7?
Yeah. And
you're raving about it. Why, without giving too much away, why do you love it so much?
It's the whole Groundhog Day thing and, you know, it's a day of every year. And I just love the whole, you know, it's the right person, maybe the wrong time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, because I haven't got to the end of it, so I don't want to know. I'm not watching any social media or anything, but I just love the whole... It's romantic and young love and, you know...
And we know
makes you feel good.
Yeah. It's just really exciting. And they're like half-hour slots, so it's literally, oh, my God, what's next, what's next? And it is like that, yeah.
So you watch 6 at a time.
This is based on David Nicholls' novel, One Day, and that was previously a film. Now it's a Netflix series. So had you read the book?
No, I hadn't. I didn't. I literally started watching it because it was number 1 on Netflix, and I was like, right, OK, let's watch it.
But do you like, if you've read the book of anything, do you then like seeing the film or the series?
I do, but I've got to say that 9 times out of 10, if I've read the book and I've loved it, for some reason, when I see the film, I'm a bit disappointed because they've got to condense it down to a 2-hour film, and if the book's that thick, you know, so they've missed out bits that maybe I've loved in the book, you know, all those kind of things. However, 50 Shades of Grey was good.
All 3 volumes.
Me and Brenda. We love a bit of 50 Shades, don't we, love?
Loved it.
All 3 volumes and the film.
Watched the film many times.
So did you, when you read the book, though, did you have an image of, what's he called, Christian, Mr Grey, White, Green?
When I watched the book, I couldn't wait for the film to come out, and then it's like, well, you know, I enjoyed it. But on the flip side of that, I read all the Harry Potter books. The children love those, and I...
Furiously digging herself out of the hole.
Can I just tell you
get off of that
I was reading 50 Shades of Grey on holiday, and I was sitting by the swimming pool, and this hunk of a man walked over. I was like, my husband was in the swimming pool, I was like, keep swimming. And he came over and sat down next to me, and he said, so, how's the book? What are you reading? And I put the book under there and went, it's a thriller. I didn't want him to know that I was, like, you know... Honestly, I was actually thrilled.
Gloria, that if I love reading and I like reading fiction, is that I literally have a picture of the characters in my mind. I've kind of, you know, created them in my mind. So whenever I've seen films, it's not that the film's bad. So if I'd just seen the film and not read the book, I'm sure they were very good films. But I have been disappointed where I go, oh, no, that's not what the character looks like at all. Well, and it kind of... It makes me not enjoy the film as much.
Yes, and I think just as the writer builds up the characters and what they might look like and what they are like in person, I think the reader also does that.
Yeah.
But the only thing with Jamie Dornan now, with your nice naughty books, 50 Shades and everything, I have a very strong image of him anyway, because he comes from Northern Ireland, you see.
He does.
I'm saying no more. OK, that's it. But I agree with you, because I think that you get carried away with the characters in your head, and then when you see the film, sometimes you're disappointed. Like, I wrote down The Girl in the Train.
Oh, yeah.
For example, loved the book so much.
I did.
And yet, when I saw the film, I was very, very disappointed. I think partly because when I came to England at the beginning, travelled by train from Kent, where I live, and I used to paint the pictures every night, because when I was going home, it was dark, and there'd be the woman doing her ironing, because don't pull the curtains if you're on the railway track. And there's a boy then doing his homework, you know, by the telly. And I sort of built up all that picture, but I didn't like the film as much.
But that's why, excuse me, that's why I loved that, the concept of that book. Is like, because you do, when you're on the train, you know, you travel on trains a lot, you do look in through people's windows.
Well, I don't, because I'm not nosy like you.
You are. She is. Anyway, Well, interesting. Let us know what book you're reading at the moment, why you love it. And One Day, as I said, is on Netflix at the moment, but you mustn't tell anybody the ending.
I must be the only
Especially
person in the
Brenda.
country who hasn't started it yet.
I haven't started it
yet.
yet.
I haven't started it yet.